here we go. Let's test this bad boy.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's test this bad boy. Alright, so it looks like we are live. What's up, guys? This is LumosTheromax here for the birthday stream and chill with the whole crew repping with me. I'm going to be playing some Ruined King, which is a League of Legends story in the background, so check out some of this stuff while we roll through a ton of different topics. And so today I have JobberGodot with me, fellow YouTuber, longtime friend of mine.
Hello.
He's been memeing around with me on a variety of topics today. We also have a few of my, actually I just think one other members of the crew hanging out at my new Discord. You can check for the link in that in the description. And make sure to like while you're hanging out as well, boys, if you can get the opportunity to. And Sai is actually hanging out with me, man. You want to say something real quick?
I just want to say hello.
Yeah, it's good to have you, dude. So, let me pop back up our list of topics here, boys. Oh, welcome in Kua, fellow coffee shop content creator. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? For a minute, I almost tripped up and just gonna say like, "What's that?" You're doing a live stream.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I wouldn't have cared either way. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but what's up, chat?
Yeah. We just chilling right now, and I tell you what, first topic that we're gonna smash up is favorite comics from both. Let's just do Marvel first. Yeah, favorite comic book from Marvel. What you guys repping right now?
Shoot, man. I don't really much Marvel.
Oh, I'm talking everything.
Like everything?
Yeah, everything. Doesn't have to be recent.
I haven't read a lot of Marvel, but I have read Civil War, the first one.
Ooh,
That
Civil
was
War
pretty good, I guess.
is pretty lit, dude. That was actually the big thing that drew me like back into, I guess, comics was the moral dilemma that was kind of going on there. Was really interesting in my opinion.
Oh, what's up, Q?
Hey, what's up, Q?
Ooh,
Fellow
what's up,
coffee shop
Q?
content creator, rolling in the live stream. What's up, bro?
That was. I joined.
We're doing favorite Marvel comic, bro. What you got? What you repping? Or Jobber, you were about to say something. What's up?
Yeah, okay, so I found my favorite one. It's a Spider-Man one. Now, this is more so recent. It's like, I forgot the name of it, but essentially, I think it was, I don't know, basically Doctor Strange was involved. And there's this, like, I don't know, evil hell dude who made all the rogues guys say, like, bro, y'all are gonna, like, die if y'all don't kill Spider-Man. And they all just went for broke trying to kill Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man's like, it was looking pretty rough for Spider-Man. He's trying to survive and stuff. Forgot the name of it, but I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking
Six,
about.
or like what you talking?
Yeah, it's like every Spider-Man rogues like went to go kill him because I forgot that guy's name. But I think it's Mephisto. Mephisto like puts some kind of contract or something, and so they're all forced to go kill Spider-Man. If they don't, they're gonna die. So it's like, oof. It's, oh wait a minute, I think one of the Rogue Squad members, right? They make a sacrifice for Spider-Man, right? They're like, okay, you know, I'm gonna die, right? But like, at least I'm gonna like die in the right way. And they just like saved Spider-Man. And he just got his soul ripped out from like this Spider-Man's Rogue Alley guy, like he's Dracula or some shit. And Spider-Man's like, no! It's like, oh, yeah, comic was lit. I think I might be able to find it. Shoot, that was lit.
Yeah, find that bad boy, dude. I'm curious to see what storyline that is specifically.
Yeah.
What about you, Q? What you repping?
What's there to tell? I tell you more.
You mean, you know, Marvel makes me snore, but I don't read much Marvel,
Which Silver
to be
Surfer
honest.
comic were you?
I with the Star Brand and Night Mask run. I'm sticking by it. pretty nice. It kind of delves into because people kind of sleep on Night Mask, who's kind of obviously its equivalent. And I don't know, they do some cool cosmic shit with Eternity. But and it also ties into the Empire State University one. So
Dude.
I don't know. If not Strange Tales, why not? Since it's just fucking whack.
Strange Tales. Anything with classic Strange, dude, was fucking crazy. I did some research on that for my definitely not a plug Doctor Strange music video. That shit was hilarious, dude. He was just doing the dumbest shit.
You know what? Gorilla Rod is the best though.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, fucking Gorilla Grodd. When's that video coming out, huh?
I don't know. I'm grinding.
He's grinding for it. All right, who else wants to pop off on it? What about you, Sai? You want or Kua? What's your? I don't know. You already went. Sai, what you got for favorite Marvel comic? Huh?
Me, my favorite comic has to be. I want to say either The Killing Joke or I want to say that one's a classic. Either that one or which one was it? There's one other one I'm trying to remember. It's or I guess the World War Hulk story.
Very lit storyline. Man, oof. Like it wasn't as flashy, but man, I just honestly really liked Planet Hulk. Like even in retrospect to like World War Hulk, that is a really banger storyline though. I'm not gonna lie.
I found it.
What is it, man? Hit me with it.
It's the Sinister War.
Ooh, Sinister
That
War.
one.
Okay.
That one is just fucking crazy as hell. Yeah, Doc Ock actually comes to save the day. He's like, you know what? I don't like being controlled by Mephisto. Let me destroy this machine that's just that almost real quick, so I can get independence. It's like, oh shoot. Spider-Man's like, bro, that's crazy. It's not. He's like, bro, don't get mixed messages, Spider-Man, bro. I only did this so, like, I can still beat your ass. I just don't want to die at the end.
You are fine.
Hell yeah. Dude, Annihilation though, I'm telling you, Annihilation was fucking crazy. That was coming out the same era like Civil War was, and that was just one of those insane ass storylines where everything, it just seemed like everything was just getting like slapped. Like all, oh yeah, dude, that storyline was crazy. Nova was wilding in it too. You could probably say like Jonathan Hickman's like Fantastic Four run too. That shit was also crazy as fuck. Franklin Richards turning Galactus into his Herald. That shit was wacky. What about DC, boys? I feel like we're gonna get a few more answers on this one for some reason.
Ooh.
Who's DC's better?
DC's better.
I feel like there's some bias in this crowd for DC for some reason.
In terms of my favorite DC story, or one of my favorites,
Go for it.
I guess World's Funnest when Mr. Mixie and Batman just go around and mess home.
That shit is the dumbest.
It's close.
I mean, it's hilarious. It's ridiculous, but I love how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, no,
hilarious.
it's just meant to be so insane. Like, in terms of how ridiculous it is. I ain't saying you're wrong. Yeah, that one's classy, dude.
And this is literally the series literally shows, oh yeah, Batmite is equal to Mixie in power according to his statements.
I mean, they are imps. They're the same thing, technically, kind of.
I mean, if you're also looking for that level of validation, you also have, I think it was the 2018 Justice League's run, where, I think Lex Luthor literally had trapped Batmite, and he just unleashes him on Mr. Mxyzptlk in order to, like, cancel out his bullshit, because he was just, like, wildin'.
Yeah, that's the only thing he said he couldn't do. He couldn't send Mixie back to the dimension. That's what he said. He can't do it with his magic.
Yeah, shit was wacky, dude.
I think my favorite DC like story is Green Lantern War of the Lanterns. 'Cause a lot of people
Can't imagine why.
I mean, hey, I'm reading these stuff, man. A lot of people are popping off. Okay, like for example, this Guy Gardner fights Hal Jordan. They're both like going at their best, man. And it seems like guys kind of bullying him a little bit. You know, think Hal, think that could be the best Lantern. You know, later said he was, but you know, I'm saying it's pretty good. And I think my favorite like shot of that of the comic was when Hal was like basically he's like, "Yo, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling low power." And he just one shots Corona like that art. Like, yo, okay.
That scene where he's throwing hands at the Corona is fucking wild, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He does that a time or two down the way, and it's just like, woof. Like, what? How,
like, bro,
how is he
chill.
doing that? It doesn't even make sense, dude. What the hell?
It's like, bro. Like, oh man, but yeah, that's pretty good in my opinion. That's mine's.
How about you, Q? What you reppin'?
It's tough. I mean, basically anything Vertigo. Maybe give me a little shout out to Preacher. We were talking about Mixie. Emperor Joker run. It's pretty cool, I suppose.
It's a good storyline.
Yeah. Besides that, I would basically just say Grodd in Flash comics. when he gave Flash amnesia and made him obese at the same time and threw him in a zoo. That was good.
That's pretty lol.
He's my new favorite villain currently.
The new favorite meme villain of the week, huh?
Brock's broken. He just beat up what's his name? Like, where should Darkseid's children's go?
I mean, they're new gods. They're pretty damn powerful, dude. They're all pretty competent, like Justice League threats individually. Like Darkseid just sits above them.
Darkseid, I mean, Gorilla just had a fucking like anime epic fight with it starts with like an M. I'll look for it. Did I not take screenshots? For fuck's sake. Okay, I'll get back to it once I find it.
Getting W's in the chats for all the
That's
birthdays.
it.
Hey.
All the
It's
W's.
Calibac.
Oh, Calibeg, yeah, he's I mean, he throws hands with most of the league at some point in time. He's around Superman level, yeah. Not quite there, but
I mean, they were just brawling that solo. It was a dope fight. Imagine liking Aquaman. Any Aquaman fans in the chat? Lol.
None.
I don't know, dude. Aquaman's not that bad. I'm not gonna say he's the best in the universe, but yeah, he ain't that bad.
He's just not like he's not that appealing. Why would you just
True.
him over?
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that argument.
Unless you study fish. You're a scientist.
Study him or into him.
I'm a biologist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what do they do? Man, they could make him so much more interesting. Aquaman. Just do a fish. I mean, he's extremely powerful. Like, he got broken scaling, but still.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where he's just like loser version of Namor. Cause like, dude, Namor's always been like a big old scumfuck, but he's like super arrogant, and he just does it better.
Mm-hmm.
I find it so weird how Namor's been around for so long, but he hasn't shown up in much like media.
Maybe he just gets bad rep or something.
Honestly, if I had to guess, I would probably just say it's because Aquaman kind of ruined the identity of those characters, like of the seafaring king type characters.
I get it, but I feel like he should have at least showed up like maybe like in the Avengers, at least like as a mention or something.
Yeah, you'd think. Apparently, he's going to be in one of the newer. I mean, allegedly, Black Panther 2 is gonna involve him because they have like a fucking war with the.
Imagine being a Black Panther 2 fan while in the chats.
Oh, come on, dang.
What's the hype behind that? Like, Killmonger was probably one of the worst villains in the MCU. Hot take.
I mean, he's
Question mark?
stronger. He's stronger than Dormammu according to CBR. Is all I'm saying.
True.
Yeah, man. Bro, he's planning though.
He does plan.
I would love to see Whiplash versus Dormammu.
You know, I just realized that the only way Killmonger like worked, literally in the what if, they just gave him like max super lucky. It's like, what if he was just like super lucky? Like that's it. It's like, oh shit. I mean, he's not like earning any of this stuff doing, but he's lucky. That's about it. Oh, he coincidentally found Tony Stark. He coincidentally found technology that just one-shot Black Panther. This, that, like, okay, this is a little ridiculous.
Got
So
passive.
you're arguing that it should just be called Killmonger. What if Killmonger was a lucky boy?
Yeah, pretty much. If he was a lucky boy.
Ooh.
It's essentially what if. Yo, literally, like in when they're all teaming up, actually, that didn't even make any sense. Why did they have Killmonger team like evil Doctor Strange and these other people? That's so random. And then they just had him like, oh, he's gonna one shot them, planning to take the stones all along. I'm like, okay.
Dude, it was all according to his plans. He got him. You just don't even understand how good his plans were, dude.
This dude's just sitting in the High Council with like Aizen, Madara, like Sinestro, like they planned everything out, man. They knew everything was gonna happen for happen.
All according to plan.
Outer Roseville civil rights.
What about you,
my
Kua? What you reppin'?
So yeah, sorry, are still on the favorite comic runs?
Yeah, DC this time around.
All right, cool. I have read a bit more DC. Dang, it's kind of been a while. Well, I did like the recent Rebels run I read. Even though
on
they
that
kinda
Kobe hype.
Yeah, probably mostly for the Kobe stuff and the Starro. Also the Blackest Night appearance on that Rebels run. I read all of Preacher. That was pretty dope.
Good.
Jesse Custer is such a badass. I don't know if you guys ever read Preacher. That's a good one.
All the absolutes. It's a good series.
I haven't read that yet.
Hard to scale though.
I did remember reading this this very specific Batman run where the Joker he put on this disguise like as this magician and he just shot Zatanna in the throat. And it was like, damn, Joker, outer Bristol Joker.
It's outer Joker.
You don't even need Mr. Mixie. You just he pulls out the handgun and shoots him in the neck.
Oh, Joker's busted, man. Fucking pulls out a gun and one shots. Yo, what if it was actually instead of just normal bullet, it was a radio down bullet? It's like, yeah, I took it from the Batcave. Like, what the fuck? Conceptual bullet.
I took it from the Batcave.
That sounds Batman enough.
It's so stupid. Conceptual bullet.
Batman memes, dude. Of course he can. He's
I
Batman.
remember reading more
It's fucking Batman. Yeah. Batman memes, I swear.
You were saying, Kua?
I swear, I remember going to the library and just picking up the free comics, and I would almost entirely just avoid the Marvel comic books,
Ooh.
and go straight for the DC ones. Oh, I liked reading Shazam. That was pretty cool. I liked reading Shazam. Although they rebooted Shazam so many times, so it's kind of hard to keep up.
Shazam problems.
The magic scene's pretty cool. I wish there's one thing I wish is that I got into the lantern scene more quicker. Maybe pop off on that Jeff Johns Green Lantern.
I tell you what, I was thinking about on the new Discord I keep plugging, actually having Just like a weekly reading, just starting off at like the very beginning of where like all the Jeff Johns stuff kind of really pops off. Could be something worth considering.
Yeah, I'll take you up on that.
Why does Lumos sound like Nick Fury introducing QA to this Green Lantern costume? Yeah, I can introduce you to it.
I can introduce you if you really want.
Team of remarkable people. Remarkable comics.
Team of remarkable people reading remarkable comics. Is that
Yes.
you?
And you gotta say motherfucker because Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Just for
Samuel
good
Jackson.
measure. Yeah, just for good measure to really drive it home.
This is catchphrase. Motherfucker! Like, dang.
Yeah. Lantern's definitely slept on, bro. I'm telling you. I've been saying it. I've been saying it for years, bro. Ever since I started reading up on Jeff John shit.
My last one that I wouldn't say like if I probably read more DC comics, I probably have a lot more to speak about it and a lot more like better favorites, I guess. But I do like kind of reading some of those like obscure like Western characters or the army ones like Sergeant Rock. He's pretty cool.
I wouldn't have guessed it.
Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock.
In terms of DC comics, dude, I don't know. There's a lot of fucking Lantern content I really enjoy, dude. Blackest Night is lit as fuck. I know that's good old Majin's from the Discord's favorite. But damn, dude, I don't know. I think probably the Sinestro Corps War, dude. That shit's just crazy dope. There's so much going on in that comic, dude. I could probably read that shit 1,000 times over and be happy with it at the end of at the end of it every time, man. So much goes on in that comic. It's like Sinestro takes on the whole DC universe and like takes a W even while losing. It's hilarious. Yeah, if you ever get the chance, that shit's meme as fuck. Sinestro just wiles out, goes way hard.
I know I'll eventually get to it. Eventually.
Yeah,
a
it's
lot to read.
like, even if you don't read like everything in DC, you can just read that by yourself because there's so many damn tie-ins. Like the Justice League have their own like tie-in to that shit too. I think everyone has a tie-in during that. That's just wild. That's a story where you watch Superboy Prime just like beat the shit out of everyone ever again. He just like wiles out and starts fighting the whole Green Lantern Corps and the whole Yellow Lantern Corps at the same time. It's just so fucking crazy. After he beats up the Justice League and the Teen Titans, like he just literally goes ham on everyone, dude. It's hilarious.
That's Sinestro.
Trigon plus level.
Trigon level.
He beat teenagers with teenagers scale above Trigon.
True.
They don't just scale above Trigon, they also scale above Formless Energy. So
That's true.
Fact check this. Formless.
The ultimate formless energy memes.
Dang. I forgot to address that guy, but I won't ruin this stream by bringing that.
That filth.
That filth. But I will be responding again soon. More so for the drama. It's kind of a
I'd hope so, dude. The guy's been like jerking himself off to your content and making videos, all sorts of fun ones in reference to you. So I feel you.
I'm a part of the Devil Club now.
Hey, welcome to the Devil Club.
Welcome to the jungle.
I remember he got so mad I used what was it, Jesus Christ from JoJo. That was funny.
Yeah, that dude's a walking meme, I swear to God, dude. What else we got on the docket, boys? Let's see. Infinite Frontiers conclusion. Who all here mess with Infinite Frontier at all? On the DC side of things, speaking of which.
I don't think I've seen it.
Nah, me neither.
Okay, so this is the storyline essentially where we figure out all this crazy shit about Darkseid, and I've essentially been wanking Necron off of it because he gets referenced for the first time in like I think 3-4 years or something like that in a serious way, probably over a decade, but yeah. But yeah, essentially Darkseid's his ultra super like new and super comp version of himself that's like wildly crazy. And he's after the Great Darkness, boys. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty pumped on this shit. It seems like they're blending for the first major time, I would say, Vertigo and DC, and so it's kind of interesting to see what they're going to do like with that exactly, because if we're really going to bring in the more wild side of like there being like the Presence Michael and like all the angels with like Lucifer specifically, and like more curiously like the Endless, I think that would be something really beneficial for DC's like cosmology, and honestly the storytelling I think could definitely bring a very interesting change of pace. What about you, Q? I know you have strong feelings on that one. Oh, he might be memeing out. I forgot. He just messaged me about that.
Oops.
The rip. Either way, dude, that story continues in 2022. And, dude, like, that one's big Riptown, man. I am not looking forward to waiting on that one. Ooh, and big shout out to good old Splash Man. He's rolling up to 11.1k today. Hey.
Oh really? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's rolling, dude.
He's getting the bread.
What about you, Q? We were just discussing Infinite Frontier and the new kind of blending of Vertigo and DC with like the Great Darkness and everything that kind of happened towards the end of Infinite Frontier.
I still haven't seen that. Like, does it actually show it on panel?
Well, no, they just obviously say that like he says like specifically he's after the Great Darkness, and like a lot of the theories that but like the Endless showing up towards the end of Metal and stuff like that, that will be kind of having much more of I think of a combined kind of cosmology versus just like, oh yeah, Vertigo's gone. Like we just forgot about that.
It'll be pretty fucking hype. I mean, it's the best for DC. You better utilize it. Why not? Just let it sit there like rotting.
True.
So, I hope they don't like somehow overdo it, but they got a lot of juicy stuff to pull through. I'm excited. Maybe they'll actually show the presence again. Wow.
Oh,
damn. Be an OG.
Back to the
this
shadows.
dude's wildin'. All right. So
This will be fun, yes?
obviously I'm streaming a pretty dope game right now. Ruined King, League of Legends story. There's been a lot of crazy ass League content been coming out recently. And I don't know, what about you guys? What are you guys playing right now? Like if you're playing games.
I've been recently bored this right now. I've been playing like Halo Infinite. So far it's pretty good, but very laggy.
Yeah, I really hope they're working on the network settings on that shit. Cause I have played that a little bit myself. It's pretty interesting. I like where it's going. Really looking forward to hopefully there being a hell of a lot more everything in whenever the actual game drops. Because the multiplayer seems rather short-sighted right now, to say the least.
It's looking too rough. And
hopefully, man, they do some tweaking on the weapons, man. Some of those weapons are just like garbage in that game. My God.
Yeah. Garbage weapons.
Game is fun as fuck, though. Can't deny it.
I think the best weapon in that game has got to be the sniper rifle. Like, oh my goodness, I was popping off randomly with that. I literally just quick scope people's heads off. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I don't even think I'm
Is
that
Spartan
good.
Laser in that game?
Wait, what?
It's a Spartan Laser in that? Only way it'd be good.
True. I don't think we've come across
I've seen that.
specifically the Spartan laser, but there's a lot of weapons that function very similar like capacities, if that makes sense. So not the same thing, but pretty damn close. Though I'm not gonna lie, I would not complain if the Spartan laser made it into the final game. I do like me some OG Spartan laser action.
Spartan Laser was lit back then.
True, dude. I used to be a fucking god with Spartan laser. I was so fucking stupid. I could do
just
the
charge
dumbest
it.
shit.
Yeah, it's like you just charge that thing up and just like blam. Just shot people, man.
Man, you'd wreck people, vehicles. It didn't fucking matter. That thing was carving through everyone and everything.
The only game that matters right now is Dota. That's all I play.
You Dota, going hard on the Dota machine still, huh?
Dota.
Yeah, because
Don't you
fucking
play-
PS5s are out of stock.
Yeah, fucking true that, dude. PS5s right now are
Garbage, bro.
rip. Yeah.
I
Honestly,
want to play fucking God of War 1. 2, I do want to play the fucking Harry Potter RPG, bro. If that comes out, that looks fire.
yeah, dude. I know my wife's been hyping on that one, man. And honestly, like that would be very interesting to see, like how that works.
Looking good.
Yeah, I'm a Harry Potter dude.
Dude, like I
And
think
then-
that can be awesome. Like that idea, I think could really like go hard. I'm so curious, like on the execution of it.
Yeah, for sure. There's just so many other games on PS5 right now that I want to fucking play, but it's literally impossible to get unless you pay $5,000 from the scalper.
True. But like,
bad,
I don't
man.
know, what else were you really looking forward to? I can't think of like anything like too hardcore specifically with PS4. I'm like hyping on right now. I'm just not into God of War, so.
Spider-Man, Wolverine.
I
Those
didn't
are
realize that
both two
Wolverine one was
exclusives.
exclusive to that. Yeah, that's riff.
Yeah, rip Xbox, wink wink.
Sure you're
I do want. I played Ratchet and Clank when I was younger, so I'd like to try the new one. I got good reviews.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
did hear some
Ratchet
really
and
hype
Clank
shit on
fan.
that. Yeah.
Rift apart.
Bro, you know, I always wanted to scale Ratchet and Clank, but that series is so fucking in-depth, man. Holy shit.
Good luck.
So much shit, man.
That show would just give me a headache. Oh, and Bug Snacks, of course.
Bug snacks.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I've watched so many Let's Plays of Bug Snacks, like when I'm just like out of it.
Wow. I would have never guessed Q as a bug snacks guy. You know what?
Kappa?
These are the very rare exclusives
Kappa.
you get on this channel, dude. You get to find out the guy who absolutely despises anime action for being weeb friendly is all about the bug snacks. It's true, boys.
Wow. Wow.
What the Bug Snacks to do with the weeks, bro? Do they gotta do it like that dirty?
Oh no, I didn't compare it to weebs. I'm just saying it's an interesting comparison in general.
Yeah, it's a good game. I'm like, something. Okay, so pulling up on that topic, I watched the first episode of Arcane, and it's okay. Should I continue?
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna have my own separate like series on Arcane. My own video on Arcane. I talked to a few guys in server who are like big into League, and honestly just like love the series. So you binge the fuck out of that, dude. You could jump on that, and you could shit on it as much as you want as somebody who obviously already has a negative perspective of League. But like honestly, if I was to give my like non-spoiler review in like 5 seconds, show is banger as fuck. I'd consider like the totality of the series probably a 9 out of 10. That's a very rare rating for me. I don't typically do above 8s. Like I think it's really fucking good. By the end of it, yeah.
You're IGN. You give everything 8s. It's like a meme.
Hell no. Like, actually, we've had this conversation. I don't know, was it not you and me? Yeah, you and me had this conversation about where I rank shit. Whenever we were talking about Eternals. 5's just average, dude. Most shit gets like 5, 6, or 7. Like, I don't typically
Lumos.
go hard. What's up?
Look in the Owen Grounds general chat.
Good pick for me, bro.
Hey! I wish I could make that
Oh.
the I'll make that the thumbnail once this video goes down. There we go.
Bro,
There's the
he
whole
looks
crew
super
there.
Serious, bro. He looks so
You
serious.
should make it your fucking like desktop background.
Bet. Bet.
King Sinestro.
We'll be done. I'll make that the
Yeah.
banner of the new Discord I keep plugging to everyone.
So,
There we go.
no respect your reptile. You find pictures, quote-unquote transparent pictures for all the party hats. I just have the patience to find one, because all the others are frauds, and they aren't transparent.
True. How many
So
transparent
annoying.
images can you come across? How about yeah, obviously big shout out to MajinReptile, dude. That guy's fucking edits or OG as fuck. He helps me out with a lot of shit, so he's fucking OG. Indeed. How about speaking of like all the games coming out that like he was referencing earlier, bro, is it just me or does it genuinely feel like good video games are coming out again? Like whether you're for one specific console or not, I just feel like the last few years in general have just like sucked. Like for video games, like they overhype everything, and then everything that came out just kind of was like whatever.
I feel 2020 and 2021 mainly was slower because of like COVID, but I don't know about.
I mean,
I feel,
yeah,
I feel 2020
we actually I don't think we can like actually name that. As weird as that sounds right now, but like either way, because of like a lot of the weird shit going on with the health conditions around, like I understand that, but like I haven't really been genuinely excited for like new games and shit in like a long ass time. In like a long ass time, dude. But I feel like everything that's been coming out recently or like in the next like shit just down the road is just so hype. I mean, Halo Infinite's coming out. That's like crazy big on the Xbox side of things. I mean, Q lists off a ton of good PlayStation ones too.
The the one coming to PS, the whole game revolving around you're gonna be Smeagol, playing on the quests in the books, Lord of the Rings. You're gonna be Gollum.
That's interesting.
Did you not see that?
Nah.
It's gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be fucking lit.
That's crazy though, dude. I wouldn't have
Lord
thought.
of the Rings, Gollum, PS5 baby.
Man, you have a lot of great games coming out next year. You have, was it Elden Ring?
Elden Ring, dude. I'm fucking hyping on Elden Ring because I love me some OG Dark Souls. So I know
I've
that
never
shit's
played
gonna
Dark
be lit.
Souls.
Dude, honestly, Q, you ever want to pick that shit up? Like, the remastered first game is lit as fuck.
I feel like I'm too far behind at this point.
You don't have to play 2 or 3, fuck 2 or 3. Elden Ring is its own thing. It's George R.R. Martin and the guy who made Dark Souls. They just created their own fucking game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just wild as hell, dude. Who would have thought that would be a real thing?
Going back to like that area of gaming, we gotta pay tribute to like Bloodborne though, of course.
You didn't play
That was
Dark
a
Souls,
good
but
one.
you played Bloodborne.
But I mean, I came kind of late to like that. I didn't play like God of War, which was a similar template.
Oh no, that's God of War comes out next year, which I really don't see like what this game is gonna be because God of War 4 technically won Game of the Year for 2018. So let's hope this one wins 2022.
They're gonna pop off.
Then again, it has some really, really big competition. I mean, Elden Ring, Breath of the Wild 2, Spider-Man 2.
Oh, that's gonna be banger.
Damn, I didn't realize Breath of the Wild 2 was also dropping. I never got into like Legends of Zelda games at all, but
Breath of the
I've
Wild
heard
is
really
the
good
most
shit about that one.
Breath of the Wild's insane.
Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game.
Yeah. Remember Cyberpunk? LOL.
No. I don't. That's the problem. I literally do not remember because I did not care about it whatsoever, dude.
Biggest fucking flop of the game I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Let me see what other games are coming out next year. We got Gotham Knights, which actually is Gotham.
oh yeah, Gotham. I forgot about that.
Which one is the game? Oh no, so it's the Suicide Squad game thing going.
Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights.
Yeah. Apparently, didn't they say something along the lines of like Suicide Squad takes place in the Omniverse or something?
Potentially. I don't know. I didn't follow.
I totally doubt that. I totally doubt it's supposed to be Arkham-verse, but
The Batman looks so that they're using shit. I actually forgot the name of any big Batman readers here. What's the name of like the?
I mean, it's being developed by Rocksteady, so possibly.
What's the name of like the criminal bird syndicate? Like they're all the owls or something.
The Court of Owls?
Yeah, they're like the main or one of the main antagonists or something. That looks kinda cool.
That would be, yeah. I like the Court of Owls, dude. They were kind of invented, I think in the New 52. Once that really started popping off, and damn, dude, they were just really interesting characters. They really led hardcore into metal too, which was just a really solid.
I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure because it's probably wrong, but is the Court of Owls like? Is it like a kind of Illuminati group where like, okay, you know, even though Batman's doing all this stuff, the reason why crime is still happening is because behind the scenes, the Court of Owls is orchestrating it.
Wait, do you think about the League of Shadows or something else?
So, whenever it comes to the Court of Owls are like this really interesting group of characters who, whenever Barbados went back, or whenever Batman got thrown back in time and Barbados was like started memeing with him, he created the tribe of the Bat, and the Owls were kind of enforcing that from the shadows. And they kind of helped Batman along his ways to unlocking Barbados and unleashing Barbados upon reality. And so they're kind of like this cult group of people who control everything from the shadows, even threatening Batman at specific times with some of their shenanigans. Yeah, it's some really interesting stuff. Now, you obviously didn't know a lot of that until you ran across like them in metal, because that reveals all of that. But yeah, they're kind of like this Illuminati group specifically around Gotham, and I think it's like the 7th. There's like a hidden 7th room layer in every office that they had ever created. Like every building they've ever created, and it's literally just a layer for them. So it could be in any place that's ever essentially been created in their little secret hidey hole. Yeah, it's weird as fuck.
That is really weird. What?
Yeah, it's wacky, dude.
Be going that hard. Not that hard though.
Yeah, you wouldn't think, but yeah, it's super good stuff, dude. They trapped Batman in a maze one time, and basically almost drove him mad and exposed him to a bunch of like really crazy metals. Yeah, it was wild.
Didn't Batman get the drop on them though?
What's
eventually? Didn't Batman eventually get the drop on them after enough time passed?
I mean, yeah, once he found his way out of that fucking... Actually, after they let him out of that labyrinth, he didn't even find his way out of the labyrinth. Yeah, they memed the fuck out of him, dude. He did make it out, though, to be fair. Alright.
Going back to the topic of other new games coming out this year, we also have stuff like Multiverses, which is a fun Warner Brothers fighting game. You can insert all the Ultra Instinct Shaggy memes here, and that stuff. We also have, let's see, I believe is Marvel Marvel Spider-Man 2 is scheduled for 2023, correct?
No, I think it's 2022.
Marvel Spider-Man.
Oh wait, with Venom.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 is 2022.
Oh, it's one of the other Wolverine or Spider-Man. It's 2023.
Is Marvel Wolverine this year or is it next year?
It's definitely not this year. I don't think even announced the year since it's like that far away.
I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 is 2023, but I don't know about Wolverine.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a wait for the games, but it'll be worth it.
To see a Wolverine job? Like,
True. Speak the truth, Jobber. Damn, he's going hard, boys.
I was gonna fight some like deer or something.
Yeah, you can get ran up by a bunch of random deer and get one shot. Jobber's calling it now.
Is Spock gonna pop and ask for a drink?
Yo, he's just gonna Vulcan pinch him, man.
Yeah.
Spock's just gonna pull up, bro.
Thing is, Spock didn't have to Vulcan pitch him. He just gave him the hands. He just slapped him around.
Bro, my fear was in Data throw him around.
Yeah. Dude, Data's a fucking joke.
Data
Sorry.
fucking one-shots 90% of verses with his logic, dude. And you're just
Sorry,
mad if you
Wolverine,
say
what you're doing
otherwise.
is simply illogical. What you're doing, Wolverine's illogical. You're hurting my crew members.
Nah, he didn't say that shit
Not
to
to do
him.
with
He
the
just
service
like,
in the
yo,
costume.
shut up, dude. And he one-shot him. He just literally walks over and is like, chill out. That shit was hilarious, dude.
For real, put like Wolverine in his place.
Same with
Hey,
Colossus.
bro, chill.
Colossus too.
Everyone's put Wolverine in his place. It's like, dang, bro.
That's just Tuesday, though, to be fair. I mean,
Wolverine's used like so much. He's gonna fucking drop sometimes, I suppose.
let's see. Alright, boys. It's a new big announcement. Aizen vs. Madara in 2 weeks, man.
Since when I leave.
What you guys got for that, huh?
Well,
Didn't
you
somebody
think
already? I think it was like didn't like set the program next like all video. There's like what, an hour debate where it's like says who he thinks would win the battle and why.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about his opinion. What do you guys think?
I think Aizen comes out with the dub, man.
I think I
It's
just
just-
actually way too much.
Yeah, and plus I've heard like higher scaling for Bleach. Now this, hey, keep in mind, I don't like scale Bleach or like watch Bleach and Naruto like that, right? All I've heard is that Bleach is consistently, and apparently it's an accepted standard, either like Uni Plus or something. I'm not sure. I don't know, but what I do know for certain is that Aizen's hacks is just more ridiculous, if that makes sense. Like Madara's like, okay, I'm gonna activate this eye thing, put you in like illusions or whatever, and then like Aizen just standing there is passive like illusions or symbols, and he can't like. The more he fights, the stronger he's gonna get. Like when he's fighting Madara, so it's like, yeesh. I don't know. What's y'all thoughts?
Yeah, I think that he just has crazier hacks, dude.
Does not
Like
discriminate.
I think his hacks are more reminiscent to what like Kaguya does versus like the shit he does. Now, it's not to say like what Madara did wasn't impressive. It's just it was just crazier in terms of what she offered. He was more of a strategic fighter. She was just like throwing weird ass hacks, crazy ass powers, dude, in the extreme. And Aizen's a lot more in that way. I know in terms of speed scaling, things get like kind of weird, and like people can debate on that shit forever. So I mean, I don't know, man, on that one.
I heard in speed they should be like relative, even if you want to go with like high balls. Like, bro, Madara, he's a measurable speed. Like, okay, well you could argue the same for like Aizen though. Like, we going like just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That one's
Got what you deserved.
people just while out on that shit, dude. I don't know. Madara's got some dope shit, but I don't know if he's there yet. I don't know if he's hanging out with them anytime soon.
Yeah.
Aizen versus Sephiroth would be a better fight.
Hey,
Aizen
what's up,
versus Sephiroth,
Don?
hey. What's up,
Fellow
guys?
coffee
What's
shop member hanging out with us too. What's up, bro?
Nothing much. Just came in and saw the chat, wishing you a happy birthday, and wanted to join.
Hell yeah, dude. Good to have you in. We were discussing all the memes, bro. We've hit it all today. I'm telling you. But yeah, new Aizen. Hold up, what'd you say? It was Aizen versus Sephiroth would be cooler.
Yeah. At least a better match in my opinion.
This is destiny.
Yeah, I was never really big, crazy into Final Fantasy, so I just missed out on the memes on that one. I couldn't tell you like how crazy Sephiroth is, but I know he's the meme machine, dude, from that verse that everyone's like crazy about.
Yeah, that's about my knowledge on Sephiroth. I know he does some real things, but past that, yeah, I can't tell you too much about it.
Imagine if Cyber wasn't so fucking lazy and he actually listened to the Q versus Max one.
I don't think he really has a place amongst that pantheon anymore. But like,
No, I mean, I remember talking to him in the group in the chat about it, but he's like, "Oh, but how does Q scale the next?" And that was after like the.
I don't know, dude. I feel like a lot of people just get like full-on scaling syndrome, where they get so focused on the idea of if it can't be calced, it's not real life. Like they get so like stuck in the idea that it has to be something that's measured in like 100%, and things that are like conceptual or like higher dimensional and shit, it's just like difficult, and we just don't consider that because it's not real life in our opinion. Seems really weird. But like, I don't know, dude. People get in their own echo chambers on that shit and just while out over like fucking nothing.
Not yet my time.
I would not complain about seeing that battle, however, because
Do you see the similarities?
I just think.
I feel like.
Yeah, no lie. But what's the thematic?
I feel like in terms of AP, I give it to Sephiroth for sort of the crazy scaling he has, but in terms of hacks, hacks is a really tough one for me because I feel like both of them have insane hacks. I want to say Aizen just for the heck of it, but it's close in terms of hacks.
Sai just said, "Go fuck your Q. Go back to Madara."
Yeah, I didn't say Madara. I said Aizen. I think Aizen versus Sephiroth.
Oh my god.
No,
both are trash. They're anime, so who cares?
Yeah, there we go. Even though you're still wrong.
Yeah, I'm wrong or he's wrong.
Yeah, Q is wrong that they're anime, but I'll give him points.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And I'll ask you, what do you guys think? Who do you think wins the Aizen versus Sephiroth matchup?
I said earlier, I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know if Aizen or does he have really good resistance to mind hacks? Because that's like,
He should.
that does not fill me with confidence.
I guarantee you, I feel like there's been times when he's been put under spell or a hypnosis by other characters, but he's been reverses it by using his own hypnosis.
I mean, heck, big if true. Like, I don't know, dude. If you can't give me like a really remarkable example of that, that's pretty scary.
Before I'm gonna give you an example of how potent his hypnosis is, he used it on Yuwach when he was getting visited in jail, and he's able to affect Yuwach. I think it was like twice, even though Yuwach has the ability to every possible future, and he didn't even know he hit by it until he was actually back on the battlefield.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying. I know he's got crazy ass shit, dude. Like,
I guarantee you, if Aizen was coming up on Sephiroth, he'd instantly put him under hypnosis. Like literally instant hypnosis.
Yeah, if he's got a way to deal with that shit, then he'd be golden. But
which form of Sephiroth are you using? Because if we're using the one where his body is merged with his sort of merged with his body, then Sephiroth is even more. Sephiroth is in real big trouble because all he needs to do is look Aizen's direction, and then he'd be under hypnosis.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Spicy? Welcome to the party. Damn, I got you on real quiet for some reason. Was he quiet to everyone else or just me?
Oh no,
He's quiet to me.
I'll move him up. I'm gonna move Ku up a little bit because he's a little quiet. Hey, what's up, Genius? He's a long time Server
Hey.
member hanging out. What's up, bro?
What up, guys?
Big brain.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got repping in here. Oop, nothing yet.
Did you
Bet.
hear what I said?
Nah, one more time, bro.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, bro.
No problem.
Yeah, happy birthday, Lumos.
Yeah, it is appreciated, boys. Good
Yeah,
to have
man.
you guys repping for the old birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, news.
Yeah, my birthday's on November 2, man. So, in 2 days.
Just like all the cool people,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the same. You get the same problem with me, where your birthday is randomly on Thanksgiving. Yeah, yeah.
Mine's is on the 24th.
Oof.
Yeah, I feel you there, dude. It's weird to have your birthday sometimes on a holiday.
Imagine having a birthday on Christmas. That's an L.
Yeah.
That's a mega ill.
True, dude. Just even if it's like any time in December, just imagine like how lame that shit would be.
Yeah.
God.
It's like, damn, dude. I don't know. That's pretty much what it feels like to have a birthday at the end of November. It's like, oh, it's like my pre-Christmas birthday, my pre-Christmas shopping spree. Oh, fuck, man, I ain't got no 2 stacks for that. Boom. All right. I'll tell you what. Hit me with some more topics, boys. What you guys want to talk about tonight? And make sure it's reasonable.
Okay, here's a question for you. Do you think Eisen's hacks would be able to work on lanterns? Assuming they had all.
I think it would
that
work on the
off-color stuff.
majority of them. I don't know if it would work on like your real high-end ones. Could
Let's
potentially
have a-
though.
I don't
Let's say
think
one of them is someone like Sinestro or Trosses. You think they get affected
No,
by it?
no.
No. He doesn't have resistance to.
No, I think that they demonstrate higher degrees of like mind hacks, like conceptual mind hacks and stuff like that. And like Martian Manhunter rolled up on Atrocitus and tried to get in his mind and just like fried his. It was just like, oh my god, dude. He just like got mind fucked by how angry he was. Like he just could not do anything. Like his mind hacks just did not work on him. And I could be wrong. Like I'm open to being wrong, but I don't know if that mind hacks is working on Martian Manhunter. Is all I'm saying. So like, if I'm being fair to that, I don't know. I mean, Hal has resisted all sorts of shit. Like Sinestro resisted Volthoom as well as like the Paling's attempts to mess with his mind. So like, I don't know, dude. That's gonna be a big oof in my opinion.
What is?
Trying to mind hacks like the real high-end lanterns. Now, if you're not one of them, like if you're not like the best or like probably top 2 or 3 in the core, chances are no. I don't think it's gonna happen.
There we go. I said it in the chat.
Wait, they're not even gonna mind hacks Guy Gardner. He's just gonna drink a beer can and just smash him.
You really?
Grod has done everything, bro.
Yeah, Grodd is beast. Grodd beat Martian.
Imagine cloning Hal with his own will. He can't even control his own will. What a legend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grodd just beats the shit out of him.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
in
if
the
you-
anime, Grodd, they treat Grodd like shit, but in comics, there's a whole another story.
I mean, I'll give it to you. The Eisen's mind hacks would work on a very young Hal Jordan. Yeah, I do agree with that, Q.
Whoa, okay, explain. Young Hal Jordan with some assumptions here.
Looking at the artwork, that's a young Hal Jordan. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what I can do to help you, bro.
Is it the hair?
Yeah, bro, look at the artwork. This shit's from 1970.
So?
Yeah, that's a young Hal Jordan. Yeah. That's not current day Hal Jordan. Like, it'll work on most of the lanterns when they were like amateur hour. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's got the age excuse. Don't worry, I
Okay,
got Grod.
so let's say Eisen, he tries to use his hypnosis time, it doesn't work. What about other techniques like the Black Coffin technique?
Okay, refresh my mind on what that does. I don't remember.
The Black Coffin is a technique that bends time and space, but it seals them in a basically large sphere where light can't penetrate it, and then anyone within that space would get erased.
Okay. None of the characters that he's used it on scale to Sinestro, so why would that harm him? Also, he's got a variety of ways to break out of that. He can literally BFR himself to the antimatter universe and then come back if really necessary. Not that I think he would really need to. He could probably just physically cut his way out. For example, actually in a brand new Green Lantern series, this young lantern called Jo Moline is wildly talented, and she actually trapped a group of yellow lanterns in a pocket reality with her Green Lantern ring, and she could create an ever-expanding space of an ever-expanding 3D space, so they could travel forever and not be able to like get free. And Sinestro just tells her even those losers can break out of that. So like, I don't know if that's really gonna like contain any of the big boys in the extreme, because tearing like space isn't anything too wild. Like within the context of like DC.
What about attacks that literally are soul-based? The ones that literally attack the soul and manipulate it?
Okay, do you think that lanterns don't have the capabilities to defend themselves from like soul-based stuff?
I know, it's just that I know they definitely have soul resistance. I'm just saying, like, you think that a Sinestro would be able to deal with them back to back? If assuming, let's say Eisen was just spamming all of his soul manipulation hacks, would Sinestro be able to deal with that?
I mean, how do they hit him? Sinestro is fast enough to blitz characters like Hal Jordan, who can casually tag like Reverse Flash, the same one who just beat up the entire Justice League with his constructs, let alone his like physical strength and speed. He can outrun characters like Light Ray and like cause Speed Force like tears in not tears, what was it? Speed Force singularities. That's what they were. Like literal. He was moving so fast, he was literally tearing himself into the Speed Force itself. So I mean, and Sinestro keeps up with him. So it's not unbelievable to think that he's at that level.
I definitely don't disagree with you on that.
So like, don't get me wrong. Like, dude, Eisen is wildly dangerous. If he does snare him in that Genjutsu, that's gonna be pretty damn rough. I don't think he can, but. I mean, for anybody in that situation, that's like real shit. That's a real tough situation to get out of, man.
I mean, the fact that he was able to get Yawaf again, and Yawaf can see literally every possible feature simultaneously, I think it's possible he could catch Sinestro if Sinestro wasn't on guard.
I mean, I think once he figures it out, he'll just be able to tear his way through. I don't think it would be an issue for him. Both between the scientific knowledge of the ring and its connection to the user, as well as his ability to just shatter, like, anyone trying to break his mental defenses whatsoever.
Yeah, and of course, there's also a factor in that he can also be using, this is Parallax Sinestro, it's just even worse of a stump for Eisen's favor, against Eisen.
I mean, he wouldn't need it, but if you do give him that would make things much worse.
Oof.
I mean, he normally beats. He's consistently defeated Parallax in combat. So I think give him a Parallax on top of that, yeah, it'd just be a fucking stomp. I don't think Eisen's rolling up on Parallax anytime soon and pulling a W.
Bro, he's just gonna be.
He definitely does not beat Parallax. He doesn't beat Parallax.
He's just gonna ask Parallax, bro. Do you think this is real?
No. What would happen is before I guarantee Ivan would get possessed by Parallax. I guarantee you to get possessed by Parallax before you even do anything.
Oh man.
Dude, he's a fucking meme as hell. What else you guys got for us, man? Let's move on from the Eisen memes, man. What else you got?
Let's see. Well, yeah, like the Yu Hakusho, like has underrated themes, right?
Hell yeah! Which themes you referring to, man? Hit me with it.
Yeah, cause I was rewatching that shit. Probably gonna scale that shit in the future because it's just that damn good.
It's so like good, dude.
Yeah,
it's so good.
But it is another reason why I think it is just vastly superior to Dragon Ball Z. I was like, yo, where's the attention for this show that Dragon Ball Z got? Because, like, okay, think about this, right? Has there ever been a point in Dragon Ball where, like, Goku just, like, gets depressed, like, in the middle of a fight, and he's like, yo, I don't know what I'm fighting for. And then he was like, what? That's what happened to you. I was like, yo, like, I don't know. I feel like it's like Dragon Ball, but they kind of like kept it real. Especially the main characters, you know, Dragon Ball. Enemies appear out of nowhere and like, let's fight. And then enemies appear out of nowhere. They're like, man, this sucks. Like, where are these guys coming from? I'm tired of doing this.
I don't have to deal with this shit anymore, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, in the where Yusuke was questioning like, why is he like fighting for anymore, right? He's like, no selling all these punches, right? He's trying to like find the reason, and he's like, man, like I guess he was thinking about Toguro and Sensui. Now he's like, okay, I had to kill them, but with this guy, like, in this whole thing, right? It's like, well, there is no real reason. In the end of the day, he's like, man, like, why am I here? Right? And he's wondering if he's gotten so strong enough to the point where no one in the verse can really challenge him. Like wondering if like what all this is building up to is if someone could take his life or something like that. I was like, yo, this is like going like, whoa.
Yeah, I think the major difference between like Dragon Ball and like Yu Yu Hakusho is kind of to follow up on what you're saying is I just think it's a lot more like, I don't know if I want to say believable, but like the characters are much more real. Like not everybody's like Goku. Like everyone likes Vegeta because nobody's like Goku. Like, and the fact that Goku's just like, I want to fight no matter what, and like most people don't just like have that kind of mentality like whatsoever.
Which is true. Man, that verse has slapped on me, I swear.
But yeah, I don't know. Theme wise, I just like the dude. He's just that final arc where he's kind of like figuring out what the fuck he's doing this shit for is really interesting in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm with you on that.
So dope.
Yo, fuck that fight.
Yeah, pretty dope.
What about you, Kua? You read through that recently, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I didn't read through Yu Yu, but I finished the whole series. And pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I'd say I haven't watched I really haven't watched a ton of Dragon Ball, if at all. Besides like maybe like the first season of Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, I think it has like way more depth than like Dragon Ball Z does.
The characters are much more realistic and believable, for sure.
You're never gonna see Goku complaining about more enemies coming up to fight.
Yeah,
like
I just want to go fight them.
I mean, even the scaling, like, I mean, scaling has nothing to do whether if the story is good or not. But even when Dragon Ball is still more powerful, like their scaling is still so meme. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on the fact that yeah, it's just. Hey, I'll catch you down the road, Q. You be safe.
See ya, Q.
Catch you down the road, Si. Yeah, I wish that more people were focused on story rather than like scaling whenever it comes to those shows. They can go hand in hand, but they're not correlated 100%. And yeah, wish more people could figure that shit out, dude, cause my god.
Where would you scale like end of show? You do.
Man, I don't know. Like, it's really up to your interpretation of a lot of shit that happens. Demon Realm's really big. It's much bigger than like the normal plane. Obviously speed is like really crazy, and like any of the attacks they use in the Demon Realm, like their significance depends on the size of what's there, and if it's like multiple layers down, like conceptually. Like there's I don't know, just there's a lot of stuff you could really look at. But either way, like at the end of the story, he's like one of the top 1% of characters in the verse. Like, obviously
I mean,
he
he's
fought,
pretty much-
I think his name was Yon, or I can't remember the exact name of the villain in the end, because he was, like, as sad as it sounds, the worst villain, I think, out of the entire show, mainly because it was forced to be wrapped up. But like, yeah, dude.
Guy?
What's up?
The blind guy?
Yeah.
I think his name's Yumi, I think.
Yumi? Okay, yeah. It was one of those things where, I don't know, his shit, like, cleared up real quick at the end.
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm not sure. Man, I mean, I think he was an antagonist, but like, oh, I mean, he's a bad guy, but I mean, I don't really see him as a villain. I don't mean, maybe I might need to rewatch it.
Well, no,
Basically,
like
it's
that
just
was
like
the
a
whole
Warren
thing.
Beagle.
Is like no one really was a villain, but like he was essentially the antagonist or whatever you want to call the final opponent of Yusuke, and he just didn't necessarily live up to like the prior ones. But like him kind of fighting in that situation and figuring everything out was like viable, I guess.
Yeah, I think something nice that happened in that fight that showed like that Yusuke's learning and stuff was when he, for example, when he put up like that barrier, right? Demon barrier, right? And Yusuke just pushed his demon energy to like just normal like spirit energy just so he could get through. Or no, he just mixed it, I think, with demon energy. I thought that was pretty cool. Other than that, it's really about it in that fight. It was more so about Yusuke learning what to do, essentially.
Yeah, I just like your interpretation of like those final fights is really key to really deciding like what you think hardcore on it.
Yeah. I mean, if it comes to scaling that verse right, I guess it's something, a certain line, yeah, a certain line that you can just draw that right, because, well, the most powerful attacks in that show come from like attacks that literally just rip apart like space time or some shit. Like, of course, I'm sword and that other chick that was fighting the egg. Because if you look in the show, no one wants to get hit by those attacks.
Yeah.
Not even.
Well, I mean that sword did cut through like the Kakai barrier, and that shit was like the most powerful god magic essentially in verse. That was like the big boy thing. Even Sensui couldn't do that shit himself. And even those demons couldn't do shit like that. So like that shit's like next gen crazy in verse for sure.
Yeah.
That sword is fucking wild.
Not half bad.
Bro, no one wanted to get hit by it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone got the fuck out the way. Like, I mean, he's fucking more powerful than the people wielding that shit. Like, fuck man, I don't.
You know, they really missed the opportunity at some point in time for like Kubar to give that to like Yusuke and like have him wield like sword and gun in combat. She would have been dope. Just saying.
Bro, he would have been like, oh.
They would have been all Power Rangered out by the
Even.
end of the fucking fight.
Hell yeah. Yusuke would have been overpowered if he had that, though.
Damn right. Bro, let's call ham on that
Bro.
shit. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking crazy.
Well, I tell you what, bro. I'm gonna call the good old stream there. I'm gonna keep hanging out in the Discord after that, obviously. But yeah, we'll kind of leave things there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If you do check this out and you've made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe down low, as well as to everyone else who kind of showed up, be it Q or anyone else who was really hanging out. And I don't know, does anyone got some final words they want to pop off with?
Nope. Just appreciate you letting me on the stream.
Same here, man. Thanks for letting me on here. Once again, happy birthday.
Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate
Man,
you.
thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Uma.
Alright, guys. Well, until next time, we'll see you down the road.